When you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were gonna beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Today, we got some tea to spill because it looks like Diddy just confirmed that rumor about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith trying to have a threesome with J-Lo. I know, this sounds wild, but we got the receipts. Let's get into it. Jimmy Kimmel grills Diddy on the rumor. When Diddy appeared as a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live to promote his new music album, nobody expected host Jimmy Kimmel to bring up such an outrageous rumor about Diddy's past love life. But Kimmel is known for asking the tough questions, no matter how awkward or inappropriate. So he straight up asked Diddy about some shocking claims made by a former bodyguard that said Diddy almost got violent with Will Smith for trying to seduce his ex-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. Without any lead-up, Kimmel suddenly confronted Diddy about whether it was true and that he nearly got into a physical fight with Will Smith because he found out Will and Jada Pinkett Smith were trying to initiate a threesome with J-Lo while Diddy was dating her back in the day. Understandably, Diddy looked completely blindsided, with a surprised expression flashing across his face. He stammered over his words, telling Kimmel, "I can't believe everything I read on the internet," and trying to casually deny the rumor. But Diddy's extremely defensive reaction told a far different story than his words. He came across very rattled and evasive when put on the spot with this question, which raised a lot of eyebrows. Rather than calmly shut down the rumor with a direct denial, Diddy got uncharacteristically flustered and awkward. For someone usually so smooth and charming on camera, his demeanor suggested there was some authenticity to the shocking claim. Diddy struggled to explain away the allegation, seeming anxious and unprepared to address it. He attempted to deflect and make light of the rumor, but his smile appeared forced, his discomfort visible. It was clear Diddy wanted to avoid confirming or denying whether Will and Jada propositioned J-Lo for a threesome during his relationship with her. If the rumor was totally false, he could have simply dismissed it with a joke. But the fact that Diddy reacted so seriously and nervously indicates that, at the very least, there was likely some inappropriate flirtation going on between Will and Jada and J-Lo that made Diddy jealous. Whatever occurred in private, Diddy's evasive body language spoke volumes. This threesome rumor clearly touched a nerve, provoking an uncharacteristically rattled response that suggested there was fire behind all this smoke. Former bodyguard recounts the story. The man making these outrageous claims about Diddy's past drama with Will, Jada, and J-Lo is named Eugene Gene Davis, who worked as a bodyguard for Diddy's Bad Boy Records in the late 90s. Years later, Gene opened up publicly on a podcast about what he allegedly witnessed go down between these A-list celebrities behind closed doors. According to Gene, the incident took place at a star-studded birthday party for actors Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Many Hollywood elites were in attendance, including Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Gene recalled that Will and Jada were looking quite close and comfortable with Jennifer Lopez on one side of the room. He got the sense they were flirting based on their intimate body language and whispered conversations. Meanwhile, Diddy was observing all of this from across the room separated from the trio. And he did not appear happy about Will and Jada interacting so closely with his ex-girlfriend J-Lo. From his perspective, Gene could see Diddy getting more visibly angry and on edge as the night went on, fixated on keeping an eye on J-Lo with the Smiths. He seemed very suspicious of their behavior and threatened by it. Then, at one point, Diddy marched up to Gene, fuming with outrage. He angrily told Gene he believed Will and Jada were attempting to hook up sexually with Jennifer right under his nose. Not holding back, Diddy said he was going to snuff Will, meaning knock him out, over this inappropriate pursuit of his ex. Diddy looked ready to physically confront Will Smith because he felt disrespected. Now, Gene admits he never witnessed Will or Jada actually proposition J-Lo or make advances. However, Gene insists Diddy 100% genuinely believes something untoward was unfolding based on how furiously he reacted. In Gene's view, Diddy was convinced Will and Jada had ulterior motives with J-Lo, whether it was initiating a threesome or just flirtatious cheating, and he took it as a deep insult. How Will and Jada have responded. So, how have Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith reacted to these explosive allegations that they came onto Jennifer Lopez at a party while she was still with Diddy? Well, unsurprisingly, neither Will nor Jada have directly addressed or commented on the rumors. They have completely avoided speaking publicly about the supposed incident. And that silence essentially speaks volumes. If there was zero truth to their attempted threesome with J-Lo, Will and Jada likely would have vehemently denied it ever happened. But the fact that they have not issued firm rejections of the claims suggests there is some credibility to the story and that they don't want to lie about it. Jada did recently release a memoir where she details her marriage struggles and entanglements with other partners over the years. But she makes no mention of this alleged entanglement with J-Lo. Many felt Jada missed a prime opportunity to clarify exactly what happened at that birthday party with Jennifer Lopez. Her book could have provided the perfect platform to explain her side of the events. But Jada chose not to disclose anything, which either means the rumors are totally false or she wants to keep up public appearances rather than admit to inappropriate behavior with J-Lo. As for Will, he has completely steered clear of addressing the alleged incident as well. Typically very open, Will has uncharacteristically avoided questions about that night, analyzing the rumor and reactions. So, what really happened between Will, Jada, J-Lo, and Diddy that night? Were Will and Jada actually trying to orchestrate a sensual threesome with Jennifer Lopez, as Diddy seemed to believe based on his jealous outburst? It's difficult to say conclusively without more first-hand accounts. But Diddy's defensive, anxious reaction when Jimmy Kimmel confronted him about the rumor years later definitely raises some eyebrows. If there was zero truth to this scandalous story, Diddy likely would have directly shut it down with confidence, rather than getting clearly flustered and evasive. The fact that Diddy declined to simply deny the threesome rumors with Jada and J-Lo suggests there was some inappropriate behavior that happened which made him uneasy. There are a few possible scenarios. First, Will and Jada were actively and aggressively pursuing J-Lo for a consensual threesome, which Diddy perceived and didn't approve of. Second, there was mild mutual flirtation going on, but nothing serious intended. However, a jealous Diddy misconstrued the innocent interactions. Third, Will and Jada weren't actually making advances on J-Lo, but Diddy imagined they were due to paranoia about his ex. Ultimately, these celebrities know what really went down between them that night, and Diddy's cagey response to Kimmel about these rumors seems to imply there's more to the story than he wants to admit. What do you make of this scandalous rumor? Did Diddy just confirm Will and Jada tried to pick up J-Lo? Sound off with your thoughts in the comments. Do you think there's any truth to these salacious claims? Or is it all hype and speculation? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest celebrity gossip and rumors. We'll keep a lookout for more juicy Hollywood tea to spill, especially on the Smiths, J-Lo, and Diddy. There are always more layers to unwrap when it comes to these A-list love triangles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more piping hot gossip.